is, should the man be treated as a god? All right, so let's say he is. Let's just say, all right, I'm going to treat my man like a god.
Good.
Okay?
You should.
Okay, you should.
That's right.
My question is, when does that start? All right, hear me out here.
Okay, I got you.
That ain't starting on the first date, baby. That ain't starting out in the first month. Most women are not going to treat you like that until they have a ring.
Why do you
now
think
when they have the ring, they're like, I got the ring.
I'm
now
out.
they're going to take 50,
So like
50%
when
of your
does
wealth.
that
and
when
tell
does
you when
that
you can see your
actually
kids,
happen?
by the way. So
when does God complex actually occur?
I'm
waiting to get that.
Okay, I'm thinking, and this is not what women are doing, because remember, it's a coin toss if a marriage is working today. There's in the next 10 years, there's going to be more single women on the planet that are not having children than ever in any time in history. So the fact that women aren't doing this, now I'm not going to say the first date. I'm going to say when you see a sense of God, of Shiva in him, you know, this man, like for instance, if I'm on a date with you, I'm like, this is Shiva incarnate. He's got his shit together. He gives to charity. He loves to help humanity. He didn't just make it the top and say, fuck you guys. He's trying to help other men. Like you have nieces and nephews. Check, 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 check. All these things. I'm like, this is God. I'm going to treat you as such on the first date if I notice all that. And here's why.
Well, that's
women,
nice.
okay. That's
Where
great.
do I
Max
sign
is
up?
like, how do I find that?
Everyone's always like, how do we find you? They got to clone me. But here's the thing, love. Women are always like, I can't get a man to be there for me. I can't get a man to do this, A, B, and C. And I can't, like, I'm single. I don't understand. He said it earlier. Someone has to always lead and someone has to submit. And if you want a man to step up and be a man and be Shiva, you got to submit and surrender first. You want a God? Treat him like a God. He'll start fucking acting that way.
Maybe.
Not necessarily.
I'm not saying to do that to a scrub. I'm not saying,
Exactly.
but I'm not, but I'm
it's-
not talking about like
it's
some
an energetic
scrub.
field, right?
Sure.
It's like it's
All
not,
men
you,
don't
you
deserve
shouldn't even
that.
go into it like thinking, this is what I need to do, and he's behaving this way, so I'm going to treat him this way. I think it's like this energy that when you just go on an awesome date, it just flows. You know what I mean? And if you're on the first date and it just doesn't flow, don't go on a date with that person again. You shouldn't be having to try hard or treat him like a god or anything. You should be feeling like the goddess on that date.
I'm saying though,
right?
that's obvious. Like energy is like you're talking about like using fluff words, in my opinion.
Nobody has to be a god or something like
No,
that
absolutely
in any
not.
of these situations. You just have to work on an individual basis, depending on the person that you're with. In today's society, a lot of women got the wrong ideas. They're trying to be a power player. Then they're trying to be submissive. Then they're trying to be sexual. Then they overplay their hand. You know, they want a guy with a Lamborghini truck and a this and a that in their 20s, and they want this and they want that, and then they're 30, and then they forget to look at the clock, and now they can't even have the half of what they were wanting in the beginning, and they don't realize it until they could have a quarter of it or a tenth. And, and that's ruined. And that's what ruins the society, because then it turns, guys into animals. These girls didn't want me when I was young. Now I want to use them up when I'm older. And, that's where we're at as a society, unfortunately.
So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another. Or if you want to watch the entire Soscast, click right here.